your cue to talk.
Oh, are we going?
Fucking idiot.
Hold on a second, though.
No, wait. God damn, I got a peanut face.
You remember?
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Speedway Sessions. I am your host, the voice of Mansfield Speedway, Robbie DeVore, joined on the other seat over there. That is my co-host, Leon Feinstein. How you doing tonight, Leon?
Doing great. Good to be back.
Great to have you here, buddy. Our guest for tonight. Oh, boys and girls, this guy's got a bunch of sponsors, and I think about a third of them are made up here. And the Specialty Tree Service, Specialty Excavating sounds like a money laundering scheme to me. Local Project Pro, Goodview Lawn Care, RPM Performance, True Form Race Products, Sticky Sprouts of Ohio. Leon, I know you like that one. Into Big Cox Power Sports Machine, the number 7 from Mansfield, Ohio. We got Nick Cox. Nick Cox, how we doing?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Good. Glad to have you on the show. Now, you are a Mansfield native. You've been racing for quite some time. You said you've been racing that late model since about 2015. So I want to ask you initially, have you ever been out here to Mansfield Speedway before?
So I have not. So when Cody Stormers had it, we were going to come here and race, and it ended up getting canceled while we were here on the grounds and stuff. So I've not been able to race here since.
You've never seen a race here?
I've been here to watch.
Been here to watch. Okay.
Yeah. And then I was here when it was asphalt and everything, too.
Yeah, when Cody had it, he just had a heck of a time because of all the weather and
Yeah.
just for whatever reason, couldn't really take off the ground. But it's cool to see Cody Summers has turned into one of the best promoters in the world.
Absolutely.
And him leaving his mark on Mansfield Speedway. We hope that we can carry the torch that he, set on fire many years ago. It's been sitting here since 2019, and man, we're very hopeful for the racetrack. So, yeah, I just want to dive into getting to know you. I know that you're not the biggest name, but you definitely have a reputation in this part of the world, and we want to see what it's like for a local driver in the chase of becoming the best that he can be. So, where did you get your start? How long have you been racing? That sort of thing.
So I always grew up going to the races. Growing up, when I was young, I lived across the street from Rick Moore, who's Kyle Moore's dad.
Yeah.
And so I always thought it was cool as shit, go over there, see the cars, all the cool wraps and everything on it, and I just fell in love with it, and my mom would always take me to the races every now and then, and I'd go with my buddy and his dad to the races, and I just fell in love. I sat in Rick Bond's car. He's, another local guy that's had a bigger name, and I just fell in love, man. I was like, I want to do this someday. Mm-hmm. So, fast forward, my mom's husband at the time ended up racing too. He drove, it was like limited late models back then, they were like clip cars back then. And so I always kind of was around that too. And then when I was about 14, I was playing football. I was like, man, this kind of sucks, I want to race. Mm-hmm. So I was just, being the hillbilly I am, it was Marketplace wasn't a thing, so we had Craigslist back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I was on there, and I happened to see there was a mini stock on there. I was like, that'd be cool as shit to just at least get started somewhere, So I hounded my mom and them, for weeks about it. Finally, like, all right, let's go look at it, And so we went and looked at it, and about 2 weeks later, we go on to Lakeville for the first time to go racing.
So had anybody in your family at that time been into racing at all? Were you the first?
No. Yeah, I was really the first one.
And what was the initial investment? So back in the day, when you're buying a mini stock on Craigslist, by the way, you can get some crazy stuff on Craigslist, buddy. Whoa!
I haven't been on it in years. I have no idea what it's even like now. But
I don't even know if it's still a thing. Shout out to Craig.
The last time I was on it, it's way better than Marketplace.
Really?
Way better. And price-wise, I don't know.
Yeah.
They still got...
Well, I think maybe it's like the older group, too, that's on there.
Yeah.
So maybe,
Yeah. And they take care of their stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. And they don't make them like they used to. You know what they say, Leon?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. So we're all right. Yeah, let's shift the perspective back inside of all of our squirrel brains here. So how much was the initial investment for you to get into racing? Because I know that there's people that are going to watch this or thinking, hey, how can I get my way in?
Yeah. So the car we had went to go look at was it was only like $800 or $900.
See?
It was a Ford Probe, I think. And, he had another car that was sitting there. It was covered up with the tarp and everything. We're like, what's that one? And we went over. He's like, well, this one's going to be a little more expensive. And I want to say we gave like $2,000 for it, if I remember right. It was race ready.
Race ready, $2,000.
Yep, for a mini stock, and it was, gorgeous car. So
Yeah.
that was how I got my start. And, we went to Lakeville. And I can't remember. Wayne County closed down for a little bit. I can't remember if we went there with it or not when we first started. But mostly it was Lakeville back then. And then back in, I can't remember the years exactly, but we switched to what was a cruiser class for a little bit. Ran that. We had a Ford Thunderbird that we ran.
Cool.
And switched to modifieds for a little bit, did the open wheel thing. But then I started weighing cost prices, you know, and it was no cheaper than to just go late model. So for my first late model, I traded a Ford Mustang for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was my thing. So it was like a 2008 master build, I think. And we went to Attica the first time out, and it was like a bigger show at Attica too. You know, I didn't really have any business being there, but wanted to get to the track, and that was where my late model game took off.
Did you make the show on your first night out?
Fuck no.
No?
No.
Now, okay, so
I couldn't drive a sharp stick up a goat's ass to start.
Shoot. Damn. So your first mini stock was a Ford Probe, you said?
Well, it was a Mazda Protege. We went to go look at a Ford Probe.
Oh, I
they
see.
Had a Mazda Protege, which had like an Escort GT engine, which that was like the thing back then. What you wanted was the Escort GTs. So
yeah,
that was how I got my start in.
Of all those classes that you've ran, late models, modifieds, mini stocks, and all that, what was your favorite? What was the most fun? Your most enjoyable?
I enjoy the late model thing a lot.
Do you?
You know, the mini stocks, you know, there's no pressure. It is what it is. You know, you don't have a whole lot of overhead, which, I mean, the mini stocks now, you know, they definitely.
Rip, dude.
Yeah. It's a totally different game than it used to be back when I was doing it. But I would say I enjoy the late models the best.
Now, I do kind of want to dive into that, the mini stock thing in the compact class just a little bit. It used to be you could bring, like you said, a Mazda Protege out there, bang out the door or bang out the windows, put a roll cage in it. Don't even have to be that good, you know. And you can go out there and you can at least have fun and be a little bit competitive. Nowadays, you can't take a Ford Tempo out there.
Absolutely not.
What do you think in that process has evolved? And do you also think that it's for the better?
Oh, I mean, I think it challenges everybody a lot more to put more time and effort into what they're doing. You know, I think technology's came a long way. I mean, the cars that have came out obviously are a lot faster than the ones we had back then too. And I think you're starting to see a lot of the people, you know, put more money into, you know, the lower classes or whatever, because they can go out and still make good money, like that SCDRA deal.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can go out and make a killing just off of that.
Yeah, we got the King of Compacts coming here to Mansfield next year. So that's potentially going to be one of the biggest races, at least on the East Coast, for the compact class, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've said since I started announcing that the compact class is my favorite class to announce for.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it is so fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a hot pink number 7 car. It was a Dodge Neon on the backstretch of Jackson County Speedway, barrel roll, land on all fours, and finish third in the fucking feature.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, how do you even do that?
They got a lot of determination. I know that.
They do. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can put on for a show out there, because next season, just a little plug here, a shameless plug, the Rust Bowl Nationals is going to be hosting the SCDRA King of Compacts, which has been a big staple in this region for a while, and I'm so thankful to have it here at Mansfield Speedway. But it's also going to be a hillbilly fest, so it's your people. So we're going to have like bikini wrestling, wrangling grease pigs and stuff like that, fights, I'm sure, a meemaw contest, knitting some crocheted checkered flags and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So next Labor Day, coming out to Mansfield Speedway for the Rust Bowl Nationals. But moving on, you made a short stint in the modified division.
Yeah, it was only like 2 years.
Now, why was it a flash in the pan for you?
Well, I didn't really have much help with the modified too. You know, I do all the shit on my own too. So there wasn't anybody I could really talk to, nobody that I knew so much, you know, to get information from, to figure out what we needed to do to get the car better, get me better too as a driver.
Right.
So, you know, a lot more of my friends race late models. So that's why I was like, well, let's make the jump, you know, and I can kind of get more help to be halfway successful with a late model.
Yeah.
So.
And you're a big guy. I mean, you're not a small guy. You're kind of girthy. You're a little thick up top, you know, built kind of like a Pringles can. I love it. I vibe with it. Sorry. Don't be doing that. Not on the microphone. But I do want to ask you this. I know a lot of successful race car drivers, especially down in the Southern Ohio region. The first one that comes to my mind, a super late model guy, Tyler Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
He's a nimble little Low guy.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
So you having a little bit of like you're a little brawn, buddy.
Yeah.
Does that help you, or do you think that it hurts you?
I don't. Tyler's a wild man, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters either way. You just got to be up on the wheel.
Yeah.
All these tracks are more top dominant now, it seems. So you got to be able to get up there on the cushion and run it.
Now, what is your preferred racing line? Does it all depend on the track that you're at?
It depends on the track. I mean, some of the tracks have gotten pretty top dominant around here, which it's fine, but you're gonna tear a lot more shit up that way too. And I like a racy racetrack, on the bottom and up top. I'm more of a bottom guy myself if I can make it work. But
he's a power bottom, Leon. You hear that? But he's a power bottom. All right, so I want to get into just getting into your mind a little bit in the culture that we have here in Ohio. I want to ask you, starting from 5 to 1, what are your favorite tracks in Ohio? Okay, your top 5.
All right, so
Number 5.
Number 5, go Skyline.
You like Skyline?
Yeah, that's a nice slick track. It's not hard on equipment. It gets racy too.
Yeah,
I like down there. I was down there for the Harvest 50 last time. I barrel rolled down the front stretch, but
hell yeah, buddy. Heck yeah. No, I love the Burdettes. I
Yeah.
mean, they've been good to me. They've been supportive of me. They've even, I think for the Harvest 50 last year, I was on the microphone, but I wasn't there. I made a voiceover for them, and they played it for a Memorial Night or something like
Yeah.
that. So really cool from Skyline. That was actually one of the first places I looked for a job was Skyline Speedway.
yeah, it's a cool track. I like it. It's just, it's a little bit of a drive, but
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Number
Number 4.
4, I'm gonna go Hilltop.
Hilltop.
Yep.
Hilltop's a good one. You got a lot of reps there?
Yeah, I've been there quite a bit. It's been around for a while. It's close to home. That's Attica, Wayne County, and Hilltop are all within about less than an hour from my house. So
Right,
I can
yeah.
get to either 3 of them. So
Yeah.
I'd go Hilltop number 4.
Number 3.
Number 3, I'm gonna go Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Hot take, kind of.
I tell you, I raced there 2 years ago, and that was the most fun I've ever had in a race car. I've never
Really?
been there before, and I hope somebody buys it and brings it back to life because, man, I tell you that place is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't want to spread any rumors, but there was, I'm sure you heard it too,
Yeah.
the Conleys that were gonna pick that thing up, and it just never really came to
Yeah, who
fruition.
knows? But I hope somebody does it and
Yeah.
brings it to life again because that's a fun place.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Number 2.
Number 2, I can't say Mansfield because I haven't raced here yet.
We'll
so
exclude it. We'll
okay.
exclude
All right,
Mansfield.
all right. I'll go.
Yeah, I know. Sad.
I know. I'm sorry.
GoFundMe.com/Mansfield Speedway.
Number 2, I'm gonna say because it was just the experience itself going there is just like no other. I'm gonna say Eldora.
Eldora's number 2.
Well, okay.
This is all from your
No.
perspective, buddy.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't have time to think about this. I'll go Wayne County number 2.
Wayne County number 2.
Yep. And then we'll go Eldora number 1, just because the whole atmosphere, experience, everything is just like no other.
Yeah. No, Eldora. You've been to the World, I assume.
Yes.
Were you there this year?
No.
This last year?
No, I
Oh
wasn't there this
my
year.
god.
I mean, I went and watched, but I didn't race this year.
Yeah.
We raced
Sold
there
out.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing was sold out. They think that 30,000 people that were out
Oh,
there.
it was jam packed.
It was incredible. The biggest spectacle on dirt, man. And I hope man, if we can do anything close to that, we're going to be killing it out here at Mansfield.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we got, in a recap here, 5th was
Skyline,
Hilltop,
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth,
What was that 3? Sorry. Wayne County.
Wayne County, and Eldora.
Eldora,
I think that's a pretty solid group. I know there's a lot of Fremont and Attica guys and girls that follow us along the way, and they're probably going to be a little bit salty about that. But they don't really have the, it's not a late model
I should
program.
have. I forgot about Attica.
Yeah, there's so many. Ohio's great.
I love them all, really. I love any racetrack. Any
Yeah.
place we can go race at, I'm happy with.
Now, let me ask you the adverse of this. Out of any racetrack in Ohio, let's stick to Ohio here, what is the biggest place that you've struggled at?
Ooh, probably Hilltop.
Hilltop, what about it? Is the banking?
It's super slick.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, just to roll around there how you need to. I mean, the 2 turns completely different.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of bite early on and then slicks off like no other as the night goes on. But just how to roll the turns, I've just always struggled there. I think the only good run I had there was year before last. They had a big late model show at the beginning of the year, and that was the only time I did halfway decent. And ever since then, just struggle.
Yeah.
We got a new car last year, so that kind of put us behind as well. We trying to figure out what the car liked and what we could do to it, what worked, what didn't work, try to transfer notes over from our other car to make it functional.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not plug and play.
No.
Every single car, every driver that I've talked to, every car has its own personality. It has its own character, has a little bit of sass in it that's just a little bit different than the other one.
Yeah. And, I mean, these guys now, these chassis builders, I feel like they're doing the best they can to make them completely as identical as possible. But for some reason, sometimes just something just a little bit different than the other one, it seems like.
Yeah. What chassis do you run?
I run a Swartz.
A Swartz?
Yeah.
You ever ran a Kryptonite?
Nope. I've ran a Masterbuilt, or a Rocket, and a Swartz.
Right on.
So I really like it, and it's done me well, and I've had good help with it and everything, and I love Audi down there, and we get along pretty well.
Yeah. What's the biggest show you've ever made?
Biggest show I ever made. I made a couple big ones at Wayne County. They had an Ironman show there, and then I'm trying to think of the other series out in Pennsylvania. ULMS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are about the biggest.
What's the biggest track, other than Eldora, that you have raced at? Have you ever raced out there in Lernerville or anything No? Do you go over much to the Pennsylvania Posse side at all?
No, I haven't. I've been told I need to go over to Lernerville and try it. I just haven't made it over there yet. That was one that was kind of on my list this year. It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
But we went to Ohio Valley this year for the first time. That place is a lot of fun too.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it there. And there was some dedicated race fans down there too. It was pouring rain. We got there, and it was pouring rain. And then people stayed in the stands the whole time. Stands were packed. And we didn't leave there till 3:30 in the morning, and stands were still completely full.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So they burn the midnight oil.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going to get the race in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that.
That's like, we're going to race, and I'm like, man, there's standing water halfway up turn one. But I'm like, all right. And they did. They did a good job.
Shit, run it in.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Hot laps at 5, bitch.
Yeah, I was impressed. So they got with it down there. So that place is a lot of fun, too. I'd definitely go back there.
Yeah, the Ohio Valley region is where I came from.
Yeah.
Chillicothe and below. I did a lot of work with the Ohio Valley Steel Blocks.
Yeah.
So getting to see all those tracks down there, venturing down into West Virginia, Tyler County Speedway, Ponderosa, Rockcastle, things like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Because we kind of shared the thunder and the comebacks from 2025 with West Virginia Motor Speedway. Did you happen to get to go down there to watch it?
No, I didn't, but that's on my list this year.
Is it?
I want to go there and race at least once.
Yeah.
No, that's at 3/8. When it was the 5/8, that's hard on stuff,
Yeah.
It's a low budget team here, so we kind of got to pick and choose what we do.
Yeah. What has been since you? I'm not saying that basically what I'm trying to articulate is this. It's you're a local guy, and you haven't really been able to break through to the big leagues yet, because you put everything you have into the race car, into the race team. Do you even have a race team, or are you just taking friends with you and stuff like that?
It's whoever wants to go, man.
Yeah.
I got one kid, Caden. He's been helping me since he was 17. I think he'd be 19 this year, but he's been helping me quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I got another kid, Austin. He comes and helps. He's not a kid, he's my age, but
Yeah.
he comes and helps. And then my cousin will come help sometimes too. Just whoever I can get. Another guy, Jim, he goes sometimes too. Just whoever wants to go. I tell him I'll pay your pit pass or whatever. I ain't got no big money to, make it a full-time position by any means. But hey, got beer and pit passes. So
I love that. I love that. I love walking down the pit area and just seeing people getting sloshed.
Well, not at the
turning
racetrack. Not at the racetrack.
No?
But no, I meant like if you want to come over to the shop and help or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we gotta make that clear.
What do you think could help someone like you in the same tier as you get up to that next level? Do you strategize? Sponsorships obviously are going to help you. What do you think you could use the most?
What I could use the most?
Yeah. You and your race program.
Probably more motor.
More motor.
Yeah.
What kind of motor you got in that bad boy?
It's a 430 13 degree, which locally for around here, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like to kind of take things up a notch, you definitely need to get something bigger. I've been kicking around the idea of not this year, but the following year, I'd like to go travel around with the Ironman series and try to do that, because I feel like that's how you're going to get better as a driver, is racing with different guys, different tracks. It builds your confidence as well. I mean, I think the competition around here is stout. You know, we got a lot of good. I mean, Kyle Moore for one is phenomenal. You know, locally. So I mean, I feel like to get better, you got to race other people and get your confidence built up and learn different things, and then you can come back and bring that and hopefully kick some ass.
Yeah, just take notes against Kyle Moore. Like see what kind of tire he's cheating up over there. I'm fucking with it. I love Kyle Moore. He's a lot of fun, and I love that crew over there. Yeah. I'm going to take a quick beat here and shout out the official soft drink of Mansfield Speedway, Pepsi. Thank you for being a part of the Speedway Sessions podcast. I got zero Oh.
It's pretty good.
What's your favorite kind of Pepsi?
Back in the day, they used to have Pepsi with lemon. Do you remember Pepsi with lemon?
No, I was born in 2006.
It's like furniture polish.
Furniture polish.
Okay, well, whatever.
Tell the viewers about your story about how you, you know, what is it? You get high off Pepsi or something?
Leon, read the room, okay? A time and a place.
I'll cut it out.
Okay, let me revert back to my notes here.
Slide jobs.
This is all we got on the notes.
That's amazing.
Slide jumps.
You probably purposely did that.
I did.
You did.
I did. Let's break down the fourth wall here. I planned that. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, you following NASCAR at all?
Yeah.
See what they got going on down there in Bowman Gray?
A lot of snow.
Yeah. I seen a Instagram reel of a late model on ice. Did you see that one? Did that circulate in your feed at all?
I don't think I've seen that one.
I think it was the Nice Motorsports or something like that.
That was a couple years ago.
Oh, that was a couple years ago.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it was new to me. Yeah. Do you think we could ever run because Hilltop this year, they ran I think it was the New Year's special, like a compact race, enduro race or something like that. Do you think that we could do something like that on the ice with like a late model?
I mean, I'd rather not, but
no?
Some of the other guys might.
It'll be slick.
Yeah, very slick.
It'll be slick, baby.
Yeah.
No, but NASCAR, Matt Tift, the owner of Mansfield Speedway, he has a background in NASCAR, which I'm sure you know, and he's voiced his displeasure with, well, maybe not displeasure, but just like the changes that he thinks that need to be made in the sport of racing. Because let's be honest, from the top down, racing's struggling. You go out to these local tracks, there's less and less people. And it's hard to pinpoint what the problem is, but I think it has a lot to do with the lack of promotion. And in NASCAR's case, I think they fucked up the entire format when they went to the playoff thing, and people have been so upset about it. So the recent news is they're bringing back that chase format.
Yep.
Which I think is going to take things in a positive direction with NASCAR.
Absolutely.
What do you think there, Nick?
I think it's a step in the right direction for him. You know, I think I've kind of felt bad for Denny Hamlin there last year.
My gosh.
He had it in the bag, and then that happened. And, you know, I love Kyle Larson. I mean, I think he's a badass driver. He's a wheelman. You know?
Same.
Yeah, but, hey, I think Denny Hamlin had it in the bag there, and just it sucks that, you know, they were, like, right next to each other, weren't they, when they finished? Like, he was right behind Larson, I think.
Yeah, he was close.
Yeah, and just to lose the championship like that, you know, that's...
And then you add in all the nuance and the context around his family, too, on top of that, and the tragedy that happened.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, gosh, my heart breaks for him. Well, I'm a fan of him this year.
Absolutely.
I've been watching. I wasn't a fan of him before, but just knowing that everything that he's went through, I seen a video of him doing like welcome back.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Oh my gosh, he looks different, man.
Yeah. Well, I kind of started liking Denny more. Did you ever watch that thing on Netflix they had about some of the NASCAR drivers?
Oh, yeah.
He was on there. I don't know. It just something about him just kind of became more likable than I thought.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Just hearing the backstory a little bit, and I think hopefully comes out on top this year. But
yeah, and he's using his own personal brand for the growth of the sport too, like putting the podcast out there, talking to all these drivers, doing some promotional stuff, and also being linked up with one of the best basketball player of all time.
Absolutely.
With Michael Jordan. It's really cool to see. When you were coming up into racing, did you always want to be a dirt racer? Did you want to do the asphalt thing?
I think as a kid, you know, you always want to be like, you know, I want to race NASCAR someday. You know, but sometimes things don't work out that way. And I love dirt racing. Looking back now, I would love dirt racing more than asphalt by any means.
Yeah,
you know, but
same.
I mean, the money's there a little bit more with the asphalt game. So
A little bit, yeah. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Mansfield Speedway. Sorry about that, Nick. I try to be professional,
you're
but
good.
sometimes flatulence just flies out of me,
let
brother.
it fly.
That's Robbie DeVore summed up in a sound effect right there for you.
Why? Because I have sleep apnea, asshole.
I didn't know that.
I don't.
You don't.
Fuck. Actually, how would I know? If
I don't know.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
You would just wake up dead.
Yes.
But in that case, you would not wake up dead. You'd be dead. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's get back to what. So, who was your favorite driver growing up? Like, who did you look up to?
I was a big Jeff Gordon fan.
Jeff Gordon
Oh,
guy.
Yep,
Yeah.
big Jeff Gordon fan. I mean, now, obviously you got to go with Kyle Larson.
Got
you
to.
know.
Yep.
He's probably one of my favorites now. Christopher Bell. I mean, he's
You like C. Bell?
yeah. I think he's a pretty good driver too.
Yeah.
You know, but those about my two now. I go for.
Yeah, I was a big Mark Martin guy, but I want to
yeah.
ask you, what was your what got you gravitated towards Jeff Gordon? Because there's so many things that are unexplainable why you gravitate towards a driver. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was just being young and the colors of the car. I don't know.
That's what I was about to ask. The colors.
Yeah.
The scheme.
That's a lot of things like wraps and everything. You know, they play a big part in catching people's eyes.
Huge.
And you know, I think that, and I mean, he was dominating, you know, in the 90s. And
Yeah.
I think all that just kind of played into why I became a Jeff Gordon fan.
Yeah. What as a spectator outside of dirt racing, you been to many NASCAR races?
Yeah.
What was your favorite venue to attend?
I actually like Homestead.
Homestead.
Homestead's badass.
Wow. Okay.
I know it sounds crazy, but I mean, I don't know. There's something about that place.
Yeah.
Daytona's cool, but it's so big too. You can only see so much of the
Yeah.
race too. You know, Homestead, you can kind of see a lot more. And you know, it was when I went to Homestead, the championship ended still there, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, what
And-
year did you go?
Oh man, so I want to say 2000. It's like 2007, I think.
Oh, 2007.
Yeah.
Dang, that was an awful year to be a Mark Martin fan.
Yeah.
The Daytona 500.
Oh yeah. So my mom had won a sweepstakes through Pepsi,
Okay.
and she got some cash, and we got to go to 10 sporting events of our choice. So, you know, being the hillbillies are, we were like, let's go to NASCAR.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so they flew us all around to the 10 different races we wanted to go to. We went to Daytona 500. It was still the Pepsi 400 then. Went to Homestead, Charlotte, Talladega, Richmond, Las Vegas, and I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head. Like I said, it's been a little while, but yeah, it was a lot of fun to go to the races.
Oh,
And we got
man.
to go, like they'd have the Pepsi stage, and they
Yeah.
always have like their drivers. You know, like this is back when like Brian Vickers was there and Casey
Hey,
Kane.
hot. Hey, we can't talk about Brian
yeah.
Vickers.
Oh,
Apparently,
sorry.
he's a
Oh yeah,
sleazeball.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but back when all them guys were sponsored by Pepsi, and
Yeah.
we got to go meet them, and it was a lot of fun. It was a cool experience as a kid growing up. Get
Yeah.
to see all that.
Oh, man, the mid-2000s, early 2000s,
Oh, yeah.
NASCAR was peak.
That was
Take me
prime,
back.
Prime,
Take me back.
absolute.
Oh, Leon, you're a NASCAR guy too, ain't you?
You know what? I kind of am, but I kind of not. I was born too late, I feel like, given the conversation
Yeah.
here, to really know. 2006 is when I was born. So
Yeah.
I don't think I experienced much. I was born right into the financial crisis.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it didn't really work out that way. But I liked Kyle Busch just because of the Eminem scheme and the fact that I was born on the 18th.
Yeah.
So that's all I've got to say about NASCAR, though.
Yeah.
See the paint schemes again. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
It's so important.
Yeah.
Oh.
You owe me a Pepsi.
Oh, God. Yep.
yeah.
Trademark that.
Yeah, and that's what I was. That's why I got into Mark Martin, because of that Valvoline.
Yeah.
You know that. Oh my God.
It wasn't the Viagra one that did it for you.
No, but yeah.
Right on the dot there.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Getting back to I got one question for you,
Okay.
and there's only one right answer here, Mr. Cox.
All right,
Who is the best late model driver of all time on the dirt?
Man, I mean, you got to go Scott Bloomquist.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. The answer is correct. We have nothing for you, but congratulations to Nick Cox.
Sorry.
Oh man.
The rapid fire round. Best sprint car driver. You a sprint car guy at all? Do you like watching it?
I mean, I'll watch them every now and then. I don't get too into it like I do with the late models, But I mean, I'm a race fan overall. But
Yeah.
man, I don't know sprint cars. I mean, Sheldon's badass.
Sheldon's the shit.
Yeah. How you go wrong with that?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Sheldon Hodenshield. Going to be running a new number this year, the 18.
Yeah, the car's sharp.
Yeah. It looks great. It looks great.
Hauler's badass too. Did you see the hauler?
Oh,
it's pretty sick looking.
Oh man, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. He came out here early and we got to chit chat a little bit, chopped it up at the racetrack, and it was good to finally meet him.
Yeah.
I'd never gotten to talk to him. I never got to interview him or anything like that. But yeah, okay. Get back to the notes here.
Oh boy.
What is your favorite racing movie?
Favorite racing movie? Days of Thunder.
Gotta be
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah.
Let me out of the car, Cole. Let me out of the car.
I feel like Ricky Bobby. I felt like just made fun of everything too
Yeah,
much.
it pissed
so,
me off,
yeah.
kind of, to be honest with you.
Kind of put a bad name on NASCAR. And
Yeah.
stuff, I felt like. I mean, it was funny. Don't get me wrong.
Iconic.
As a NASCAR fan, I enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say Days of Thunder for sure.
I wish they would make a second one, like they did with Top Gun.
I think they're
Oh,
planning
weren't they?
to.
Yeah, I think they were talking about something
Because
like
of
that one
F1 movie. Speaking on that, do you like the other movies on cars in general?
time.
There's some good ones out there.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one you're talking about.
F1.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. But yeah, I've watched quite a few car movies back
Bro,
then.
Gran Turismo got me so hyped.
That was some good
Oh,
shit.
I didn't see that one either.
Ford vs Ferrari.
Yes, I seen that one.
Hot.
Yeah, it was good.
You remember the one where it was a Formula One movie with
Rush.
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, it was.
No.
I just watched that the other day.
Did
actually.
you?
Yeah, I was
Driven, I think.
Driven. That's what it was called.
Oh,
yes. Yeah,
and
that
he
was a
used
good
to
one.
hum.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
When he was behind the wheel. You don't know what I'm talking
I've
about?
not seen that movie.
Pick the quarters up with the tire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an iconic movie too.
That was
man.
a good one.
They just don't do it like that anymore. The F1 tried. They tried. That's the Brad Pitt one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was made by Apple, or at least directed by Apple. It was good cinematography. I felt like the direction was pretty good. But other than that, there's only a few racing movies that make you feel like the early 2000s,
Yeah.
Because it loses that filter, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. You see in like Cars 1 does not look like Cars 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because those movies are too too amplified in their whatever high graphics that they're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not good.
What about a video game guy? Did that do anything for you? Were you a NASCAR Thunder guy?
Yeah, back in the day. Oh yeah, I had all the NASCAR games. Every year when the new one came out, I got it
Yeah, and then they just
on the
stopped.
PlayStation 2.
On the PS2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
man. Yeah, I used to, what was the first one? It was like a Richard Petty game or a Kyle Petty game. I can't remember which one it was.
I think the first one I got was 98, I want to say.
NASCAR 98?
Yeah, I think that was the first one I got.
Was Terry Labonte and Dale on that one?
Oh.
The cover?
Oh,
Because I remember the first one I got, I think, was NASCAR 2000. It had Tony Stewart
yeah, it
on
had Tony Stewart on it.
Yeah.
Might have been. I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's been.
There's a video
while
game
ago.
with Mansfield Speedway in it. I don't know which one, but
Really?
the track is downloaded into some of them.
Really?
Yeah, it's
wonder if
not.
it's a
It's
mod.
not called Mansfield Speedway though. They renamed it, but it's identical.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's there somewhere on YouTube.
I'm going to have to check it out, and hopefully we can do a little research and we can have that a visual for people
Yeah.
as we're talking about it here.
Yeah, and we plan to get our track scanned
Yes.
into iRacing.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. You a sim racer at all?
No, never done it. I've talked about getting into it a couple times, in the winter, but I'm so busy with other stuff. I just, I got a daughter that keeps me busy too, and
Yeah.
I plow snow in the winter as well, and
Yeah.
work and everything else. I stay busy.
Yeah, you can't. No, don't touch it. I'm serious.
I heard.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
heard it's
you
a
can
slippery slope.
You can ask our producer. He will not stop yapping about himself finishing 14th in a Mazda race.
Listen,
But-
my safety rating is through the roof.
But you understand now. Like this guy, like I was telling about him earlier, he comes from like the action sports side of things, motocross, skateboarding,
Yeah.
scooter competitions and stuff like that. But now he's starting to get a taste. He's starting to get he got bit by the bug of racing. And it all started through sim racing for him. So it's cool to see him come to the dark side.
My IR is trash. Race me.
Wow.
1v1 me, bro. I'll just send him. I'm just going to send him firewall deep. Let's see. Moving on here. We can kind of break for a second.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
kind of
fine.
running out of shit.
Did you touch on all that, everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That's a good one.
I like that. Anything you want to touch on? Because, I mean, we can keep going as long as
Whatever you want. I'm good with
You're
whatever.
about 38 minutes in.
38 minutes. Yeah, we're trying to get 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
and-
we can talk about whatever. I mean,
Something people might find interesting is what he thinks would make our racetrack, or a racetrack in general, so entertaining, or why Eldora is important, for example.
Cool.
yeah.
Do you want to ask him that?
I'll ask the question. So, what do you think makes a racetrack vibrant to you?
I mean, I think the fans play a big part of it.
Fans?
You know, seeing the pack stands.
Yep.
I think the Jumbotron's going to help a lot, too.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
I do, too. Because I tell you, when I was down at Eldora, I was getting ready to go out and qualifying on Thursday night, and I was, like, the first one out. I'm nervous as shit, you know. And you look up, and the Jumbotron has, like, your car up on there, and you're about to go out, and you're like, oh, like, this is real.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that's
it scares the shit. It doesn't scare you, but it makes you nervous. Like, all right, like, you can't look like an idiot out here. Then I went and hit the wall there Thursday night.
Way ahead of you, bud. Do you so as the driver's from the driver's perspective, do you ever pay attention to that Jumbotron? Are you looking up at the screen like a
Not while driving, no.
No, not
I mean,
at all?
that was the first place that I've ever been that's had the Jumbotron, but I mean, maybe as time goes on, I'd look at it a little bit more, you
Yeah.
know, if that was the case, but not when I was there, no, I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like that would it would distract me as a driver, especially if I seen my ass up there like in a
Yeah.
qualifying accident. Like, how am I looking?
Yeah, but you talk to some of them guys like at the Dome and everything, they say that they watch it a couple times, will look up at it and see what's going on behind them and everything, which I think it puts a spin on things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll go. I was going to say, what do you find, like, maybe not so controversial opinion, but what is missing from the track world? Would it be, like, not enough prize money, or, I don't know, some feature that's missing that's just not there?
Prize money, I feel like, I mean, I think tracks are doing what they can. You
Yeah.
know, it's nothing against them, but I do feel like, you know, okay, so say, for example, I have $10,000 engine rebuild.
Mhm.
Okay, tires are $225 a piece.
Right.
Race fuel's, you know, almost $14 a gallon.
Yeah.
You know, and we race for some of these tracks are, you know, under $2,000 to win. And then throughout the field, too, you start looking, the money drops off pretty quick, too. as it
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
And I feel like you got to have a pretty steady payout through the field to entice more drivers, too, you know, say like they had an off night or something like that. Well, you know, you can still come away with a little bit decent money to recoup a little bit. I mean, you're never going to make any money in racing dirt, like at this level.
Right.
You know, I mean, the only way to get to $1 million racing is to start with 2. You know, it's you know, I think everybody just does it for the fun of it. You know, and it's everybody loves racing.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
was
good.
it always that way?
No.
No. Yeah, I was gonna ask. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like from the older guys that I've talked to, it seems like the purse had stayed the same for forever. It didn't start until recently start increasing. You start seeing some more higher paying shows on a more local level.
Right.
It's just in the past few years it seemed like it started taking off. But before then, they said that the money has been the same for years.
Yeah.
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 You know, I mean, everything's jumped up in price. It's
Yeah.
just nature of the beast, I guess.
Yeah, and also the dynamic for how you consume the race itself has changed. And I've heard some pretty backwards thing. It just doesn't vibe with the way that I feel about it. But, you know, these broadcast platforms coming in there and hosting these races, and you don't have to go out to the racetrack to support it. You can just buy a subscription and watch whatever race you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I like it because, you know, I can watch, you know, racing over and with the Wild West Shootout.
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
Stuff like that. I can do that. And I feel like, you know, the people that are going to go to the races are going to go to the races regardless.
Right.
You know, I think, you know, say you're sick or something, can't go, well, you can watch it on TV or something and
Yep.
stay in. I don't know what the right answer is with that, to be honest. But I feel like, though, you know, like, any racetrack that's going to have a race, the locals are still going to come watch the races. They're not going to stay home and watch it on TV. You know, I think that's, you know, they want to be there.
Why do you think that there's less people in the stands?
On like a weekly? I think mostly, I mean, it's the same thing, repetitive every week. I'm trying to think how to say this.
Some people live for that, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got your diehards, for
Yeah.
sure, the people that go every weekend. But, I mean, I think there's just so much going on in life with everybody, too. You know, I don't even race some weekends because I got a daughter that plays travel ball. So I'll go, you know, wherever she's at that weekend and do that instead. You know, there's just, life gets so busy. I think we're definitely a more complicated society than we used to be.
Yeah.
As well. And I feel like some of these tracks don't get done till, you know, 3 hours in the morning every single weekend. And I think that plays a part in it too. You know, the attention span's only so long to where somebody's entertained with it, you know, because that's what it is. We're here to entertain.
Right.
And, you know, I think after about midnight, it's starting to wear off. You know, people are ready to go home.
Yeah. So as someone that, you know, you still are a driven, ambitious racer, but you have to juggle the complexities of life. You know, you mentioned you got a sweet little daughter that you got to take care of and, you know, trying to find, you know, just trying to navigate this world as a man. How have you been able to handle juggling all that?
No sleep.
No sleep.
No, I just, you know, I try to, I mean, I work late in the shop. You know, I'll get off work and do whatever I need to get done around the house or do my errands and stuff. Then I'll work out in the shop till, you know, 11, 12 o'clock some nights and try to get things ready. You know, usually it's just me or my buddy Caden will come over, you know, and help, or whoever I can get to give me a hand. You know, we'll try to get things ready for the week to go racing that weekend. But sometimes it just don't happen. We just got to sit out a week, you know, just can only do what we can financially and time-wise.
Does it irk you that you can't race sometimes, or do you ever get tired of it? Like, give me a fucking break.
Oh, trust me, there's plenty of times I'll be itching to want to get to the track, but, you know, life happens. And at a point, you know, there'll be time where I can go every weekend and do whatever I want. But, you know, I'm trying to do all the parts I need to do of being a father and just growing up, I guess, too. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm 32, but still, you know, there's just things I'm navigating and getting the hang of.
As a complete, like, outsider to this and still learning, how do you get from I have a car to I'm in a race? Is it literally just as easy as I'm going to sign up for this open race and then you go? Or what do you need to get into it?
Like you're saying on an event, like if you...
Yeah, let's say I got myself a late model.
Yeah.
Can I just bring it to any track and let her rip?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
No license that I have to have? No,
there's no licenses or anything like that you got to have. You can just bring it to the track and race with everybody else.
That's wild.
Hey, I guess free country, you know, you can do whatever you want. But, yeah, you can just go, pay your pit pass like everybody else, sign the sheet, and you're good to go.
God, I love racing, dude. It's so cool.
I'm assuming that's not that way in NASCAR, obviously, right? I mean, well,
yeah, go ahead and just buy a NASCAR.
Yeah, well, that's a different thing. I'm sorry. That's
Put
a
her on the open trailer out there.
Dumb question. Yeah.
No, and I mean, the guys we race with around here are so helpful with everybody. You know, if somebody new coming into the sport or something like that, they are willing to help you with whatever you need to get you in the right direction. You know, I've been very lucky to have the group of people I have to help me. You know, like, I don't know if you know Dave Hornicle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's the one that talked me into getting into sports, and
really,
he's been a huge help to me and kind of a mentor, I guess, to say the least.
Wow.
You know, but taking advice from people like him, you know, Doug Drown, JR Gentry, all them guys, you know, just helped me a lot in the sport to get to be where I am so far.
You can't do it alone.
No.
Cannot do it alone.
Absolutely not.
Whether it's in the pits or guys that you can look up to and
Yes.
teach you and show you the ropes. You can't do it alone in this sport.
Dave, he can be hard on me at times, but
Yeah.
you know, Sometimes I need it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
he's not afraid to speak the truth.
Yeah, yeah. No, I would love to get the chance to talk to him. He was supposed to be bringing us some sheet metal for the walls in here. Gonna have a 71 door panel or something on the wall or something like that. We got a couple pieces over there, but you got any sheet metal that you're trying to?
Yeah, you should have said something. I would have brought that at least since I couldn't get you a T-shirt.
I know. He's out of medium T-shirts. Medium T-shirts. That stinks. Speaking of T-shirts, you can go to thespeedway.com and pick up our loud and legal parenthesi barely. Thespeedway.com/merchandise. You can also enter to win our Fuel and Fortune sweepstakes. Going to be live for a few days here. Buy a ticket or any of the qualified merch like this hoodie you see here to win $5,000. And we'll see you at the racetrack when you purchase your tickets to the Comeback Classic, May 2nd, 2026. We got some super late models, like this guy over here, 410 sprint cars and the UMP modifieds coming out to kick down the doors in the return and the revival of Mansfield Speedway. We'll see you out there. Okay, so let's get towards the end of this here. I don't want to push anything, but like I said, 7 o'clock, we got to get over there, and I want to be over there a little bit early. So let me check something real quick.
I need a cricket sound.
You do need a cricket sound. Let me rip this real quick. Oh, it didn't even.
Do a trick.
Yeah.
You can't. Damn.
Why don't you have a mustache?
I do once a year.
When? What's the occasion?
So for work, we got to get fitted for masks every year. So usually I'll do a mustache. I'll have to shave the beard off and stuff because we can't have any facial hair besides a mustache. I'll do it for like one day only, and then it comes off.
Oh, he's a big advocate if you couldn't tell.
No, having a mustache has changed my life.
No, I mean, you rock it. I mean, some people don't have a face for a mustache. I do not.
I don't have a good face for anything, but a mustache just sits perfectly.
We really just need a clip because if you've ever seen him with a beard, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good looking. I keep telling him to go back, but obviously,
why you bring back the beard, man? That's where it's at.
No, because the people know me for the mustache. You know what I mean? If I shave this thing, I lose all street cred.
What a great prank that would be one day to just get that shit off your face.
Don't even fucking joke about that. Literally, dog, I'll get violent.
You might. I don't know. It would be cool.
And I've been looking
what
for
if
a reason,
Matt
Leon.
Tift? What if Matt Tift did it? He'd be cooked. You couldn't
I'm
do anything.
fucking still beating your ass.
Why me?
No, mustaches are cool. The Meemaws love mustaches, by the way. So, Nick, it's been great talking to you while we have you in here, and I want to give you the opportunity to shout out who you need to shout out that's made this all possible for you, man.
Yeah, just special to thank my sponsors again, especially Tree Service, especially Excavating, Sticky Sprouts of Ohio, Local Project Pro, Goodview Lawn Care, RPM Performance Parts, Trueform Race Products, and Sports Race Cars.
My guy, Nick Cox, a Mansfield native, going to be racing out here in 2026. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching the Speedway Sessions. You're the second guest that we had in here, so it's cool to have Nick Cox, and I'm looking forward to interviewing you down in Victory Lane.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, no problem. Leon, any final closing thoughts?
Nope. Other than go to thespeedway.com and just buy some merch.
Go to thespeedway.com, and thank you to all of our partners that we have in the revival of this historic world-class facility, Mansfield Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Take care. Mr. Nick Cox, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Honestly, I'm not feeling too good, if I'm being.
He ate ice cream yesterday.
I did.
He's lactose intolerant.
Oh,
Let's just
shit.
say that. How was your shit? Why are you asking me?
Yeah, I think that's a real question.
It was red.
Oh,
Was it actually?
No.
Fuck. I was hoping for worse.